Alright, how's everyone doing today? My name is Dino Hunter, and welcome to episode 22 of Skyrim. In the last episode, we did our first Daedric quest and got this very awesome looking sword. It is not as good as it looks, but it's still really cool. And in this episode, I made the executive decision. We're going to continue on the Thieves Guild quest. So first things first, we're going to Solitude. Oh, I should probably level up. We're going in the Winking Skeever, right? Did everyone just get out? Guess it's 1 in the morning. Maybe bars in Skyrim close at 1 instead of 2, like they do in the US. At least where I live, they do. There we go. That's what we're spending our perk on. What is he out?
Being old's not
I don't know why I went into sneaking mode as if I'm gonna be like sneaking in
This is
here.
an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Oh, Fendel's still with us, okay.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
You heard any rumors lately? Actually, no, what are we doing?
Remember
We need to
the
talk to this guy.
Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess.
Fellow
By
Argonian.
your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore.
That's probably why I'm here. I'm here about Golden Glow Estate.
I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person.
You can drop the act now. Gajali.
Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that bee farm, was it?
Good cover. You acted as a broker for its new owner.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
Actually, you probably should be able to. Ooh, what should we do? Identify the buyer and we'll forget what we know.
I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it can ruin me.
I don't think this intimidation will work because we're from the guild and he knows that. Fine, what would it take to identify the buyer?
Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a
Okay.
buyer looking for a case of firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
Done, okay. Easy. I thought we would have to pay him, like, gold, and I'm too stingy to do that. Alright, we are here at the Blue Palace. Wonder if we should talk to anyone here about stuff. Can we? No, we're still sailing. Hey, what's up, fam? Not gonna say anything? Don't mind me, an outsider, as I just... That was really easy. Could he not do that on his own? Should we talk to the Jarl? She's the one whose husband died, right?
Please don't interrupt the court.
Jeez, sorry.
Unnatural magics are coming from that cave.
We will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Halfingar's people will always
Oh, we
be safe
interrupted
under
this.
Your
our rule.
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps
This is
a more
important, so.
tempered reaction might be called for.
They're doing this at 2 in the morning?
Yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave,
Yeah,
I will
what
have
about
someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
it? Okay, should I talk to you about
Do
that?
you have business with the court?
No, we'll do that later. That is a quest we can do, and it is something we very much will do. Anyway, back we are in the
one's a
Winking
favorite
Skeever. Hey, we got your thing.
Ah, good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we?
I don't actually
Here,
care
take
about your
this.
buyer, but okay.
I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods.
You're trying to bribe me now?
Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big.
You just give us soul
She
gems?
flashed
Okay.
a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arengoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
Did you say why she was doing this?
Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, I do
However,
anyway, but
I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey.
that's it? No name or anything?
In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry.
I think you're lying to me.
Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Okay. So, yeah, we will never see each other again, right, Fendel? Wink. Dun, 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 dun. We follow our friend. He's not our friend, I guess, but... Oh, he's gonna walk so slow, isn't he? So, we're just inspecting the produce. Oh, is, what's his name? Ragnar's body still here? I don't know why there's just leather strips chilling here, but I'm not gonna complain about free stuff. Can't believe I had to do that fight from the last episode over again because Fendel died. I thought your followers could only die if you killed him, and I most certainly did not kill him, right? Ugh, this is gonna take forever. I'll probably just speed this up. I wonder how much I have to follow him. He's probably just going to the docks. Ooh, wait a second. A good thing to do
I'm right behind you. You go on
might
ahead.
be to tell our friend here to wait so he doesn't go on a killing spree the moment we enter where we're seen. You know, I realistically, I wouldn't have to sneak here. I could just also be walking in this direction. Like, you know when you say goodbye to someone and then you're like, oh man, we're going the same way. It'd be just like that.
Hey, let's go swimming and not get wet. Hey, let's go gamble on a sucker bet. Let's go swim, let's not get wet. Let's go gamble on a sucker bet. Baby, get out of my life, don't go yet.
Okay, I think we are close enough now where I will come back. Ooh. Steal pheasant meat? Because that seems like a good idea. Watch him do some like double take where he looks around and that's not a double take. It's called monitoring your surroundings or whatever. Ooh, I have to unlock it. That means he locked it. I guess I'll give him a few seconds so he's not like right in the door when I get there. Then we go in. First lockpick too. Pfft, easy. These loading screens are insane. Skyrim Next Gen is awesome. I guess this isn't even... Well, this is current gen technically, but this is not Next Gen for Skyrim, but the generation after Next Gen. I swear I heard something. Do an actual save. A goat? This goat's gonna see us. It's probably not a penalty for killing a goat, but... This place is neat. I like all this stuff. Let's extinguish this torch. Oh boy. Pull out. Oops, that's not what I want. Pull out the bow so we're invisible. This thing is kind of overpowered, if you think about it. I think if we can kill all these guys without any repercussions, but we've gone all the Thieves Guild quests so far, not killing any of the guards. So I feel like that's just... We just have to keep that going, you know? Lore-wise, we want to be a good thief. Expert locked door with, like, nothing in it? Okay. Yeah, we could easily silently take all these guys out from afar. But we're not going to. Just have iron helmets everywhere. Sneaking. It's a good thing we didn't bring Fendel in here. So I like Fendel a lot, but there's another follower I kind of want to get. I don't know how to say his name, but he's one of the... I think he's in a traveling caravan. He's a... Khajiit, that's what they're called. He's the furry race, so... And he's awesome. Ooh, let's bring our bow out. Sneak past this guy. I almost just instinctively took out that torch, which would have made us visible, which is why I don't want to do that. So he's just allowed... I guess he works here, never mind. I was going to say he's just allowed to, like, walk through here. Ooh. Guess that was kind of worth it. Okay, this might be a little tricky. He is coming our way. We'll just hide up here. Oops, that's not good. Our Argonian friend doesn't bat an eye. It's like the guards are like, oh, there must be someone here, and he's like, nah. Oh, you did. You most certainly did. Oh, those are my footprints, okay. I was like, someone's right behind me. I think there's lots of fish in here now with the anniversary edition. Oh, on that note, so I will make sure to do all of the anniversary edition content that I can. Did he just see me? But yeah, just as a side note, I'll make sure to do everything anniversary edition I can, just for you guys, because I feel like not everyone wants to rebuy Skyrim, you know. Some of us have bought Skyrim multiple times. So I'll make sure you guys get to see everything. I actually haven't done everything Anniversary Edition, just most of it, so that'll be fun, actually, for me too. Is that a guard coming this way? Yes, it is. Gotta make sure not to go too deep in the water, else I think you stop sneaking when you enter water, which would be unfortunate. Is this like his little secret hideout? Steal from an empty barrel. Because of course. Brine Water Grotto. Ooh. What is this place? Oh, I guess I just confront him now. Are there people here? There's a trap. He either knew that was there and set that, or jump over it. Okay, I failed pretty bad there, but it's okay. I didn't read the subtitles. Who was talking there? Bandit Highwayman. Okay. I seriously doubt we can't kill these bandits without repercussions.
See how he likes that.
Retire someday. Get myself an island.
They're having very different conversations.
Someone there?
Ooh, he's got a lot of health.
Thought I heard something.
No, he didn't. Did he run into one of his own traps?
What you got? Where are you?
I cannot believe that worked. That did 3 times damage and it barely phased him.
Come on, show yourself.
Did he just leave? Still, this Skyrim is so funny.
Must have run off.
Did he leave or no? It looked like he left and then came back, which would be really funny because a bandit highwayman just entering the East Empire Trading Company's docks just to check on something would be hilarious. What? What is that guy talking about?
Might pay off my bounty this time. Walk into the city of free land.
Thought I heard something.
Oh, what? What?
Well, must have run off.
was so stupid. I didn't even get to move. Okay. I guess that's fair. We're gonna shoot him and then activate this trap in Skedaddle. Okay, we might have to fight here. He two-shot us. It seems like everybody, when you're on expert difficulty, two-shots you, you know? We are Fusro dying him. And then lighting him on fire and not stopping. Yeah, walk into the city of free man, why don't you? Ooh, nice shot, bud. One getting that death sound is always so funny. Oh. What if that's a sound bite I can get online and use that for videos? That'd be funny. What if there's a lot of good loot here? There's a lot of wine. So these guys know what's up. I wonder if they were... So they're probably smuggling. I think that's what Brynjolf was talking about. Oops, did not mean to take those hammers. Is there stuff in the water here? No, it doesn't really look like it. Grottos are really pretty. I like grottos. And that's empty, and I opened it. Embarrassing. Mid-air freeze. Got that potion. And we... Ooh. What's that one? I wonder... Well, there's a... That's not what I want. There's a bandit. It would be useful if this made me invisible after I shot. There's spiders in there? What? There's gotta be like spiders in there. Maybe we'll check this on the way back. Can't believe that missed. Okay, it was like, I think I hit the wall was the problem.
Someone there?
Bandit thug? I don't know the hierarchy of bandits. Ooh, he has a lot of health. Now I put the bow away, bring it back out, and I go invisible. This bow kind of breaks the game a little bit, makes it easy, but we are playing on expert difficulty, so I'll allow it. If he turns the corner, I can just hit him right when I turn him, right when he loses me.
Sure, I heard something.
I'm sure I heard something get shot in the back. Ooh, I think that one went through his head. Did I get a headshot? Let me investigate the corpse here. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, it looks like it went through his neck. Kind of want to go through this thing. Definitely sounds like there's something back there. Do I get those arrows back or no? They just disintegrate? I should make an actual save, but I don't want to. Oh, yeah. Yep, there's spiders. Okay, we'll come back. That's probably the shortcut to get to him. So that way you don't have to fight all the bandits. It said nothing about the bandits, right? Yeah, so I don't need to worry about killing the bandits. Worst case scenario, if I'm not allowed to kill the bandits, for whatever reason, I'll just load back and you guys will never see this footage. Anyone up there? Oh, so that looks like that just takes you to there. So I guess if you were trying to do this as canonically as possible, you could probably sneak through there without harming the bandits. Ooh, let's not mess with him. What if I could break the spiders out? Have them fight him. I think that worked. Let them fight. don't actually know if they will, they'll fight each other. They might be too far away to really impact anything. Oh no. Invisible I am. Why do they just have frostbite spiders locked up in here? That's actually probably not their doing. The bandits doing. Probably just live in this cave. What is the hierarchy of bandits in Skyrim? How do you become the next rank up? These are the questions we should ask. Where did he go? Did he fight the spiders and die? No way. Ow. Yeah, there's no way he walked through here because he would have triggered that. I know I could easily take these spiders. I just don't really want to. Yeah, I might as well take them out. Where did the bandit highwayman go? He just kind of vanished. Oh, there he is. He just went way over there. Can I get a second shot on him? Oh, I can, yeah. I don't know if that was stealthy or not, but... You could probably pretty easily stealth... Oh, I shot him in the arm. That's not a kill shot. Yeah, you could probably pretty easily stealth through this, especially with this bow. Easy. What is this one? Guess we're getting sidetracked. Oh wait, reactivated it. Well, there's a trap that I'm gonna trigger on my way back. Same with another one. This is probably the same thing. This just is a shortcut. I'm good. Ooh, is that a dog? Should I have taken that out? Maybe? Oh, did I just kill their pets? Or their pet, I guess? That was not very nice of me. The dogs in like Far Cry would really mess you up though when you were trying to do an outpost sneaking. So maybe this was a good idea. Is that a bandit?
What was that?
Oh, I didn't get the highwayman? That was not smart. I get the easy one to kill right away. I should have used the sneak damage on the other one. Wonder if I can get... Is that a guy or a girl? I wonder if I can get this bandit.
Guess I was just hearing things.
It's a woman. Okay, I bet I can get her to walk over these traps if I'm careful. Ooh, I wonder if I can sneak up. This may be a bad idea, but... She's totally looking at me.
What was that? Thought
That
I
did
heard
not do
something.
much damage. That did not do much damage. Okay, I would have been better shooting her. It would have been so much better just shooting her. I'm starting to run out of steel arrows, actually. Do I have better ones? I had some orcish arrows. I only have 15, never mind. Ancient Nord arrows do the same, right? Oh yeah, I got a bunch of those, so I'm fine. Wonder if I should just get her attention, have her walk over that, and boom.
Guess it's all clear now.
Ooh, think again.
What's that?
Nice try. There was an attempt made, I will give you that. You did try. Fortunately, it was not enough. Soon these guys are going to start wearing much better armor than hide armor. And they're going to be a little tougher to kill. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. That is really cool. Do 8 additional damage. Nice. I am not really an unarmed character. I don't know how much I'll be using that, but it's neat to have. Should be hiding these bodies in the water. But this episode is already going on fairly long, and I still have probably a bunch of this quest to do. So I will not do that. Ooh, that would be a crazy shot. Highwayman, probably? No, just a thug. Nice. Finally, the kill animation actually killed someone. Wonder if he's gonna want to fight. I hope not, because I'm supposed to keep him alive. That was kind of my my like one task. The one thing I was not allowed to do was kill him. So that's all I want from that chest. And some carrots. Oh, I didn't even see you. Yeah. Our last one-handed endeavor did not turn out very well. Oh, it's a highwayman too, yeah. It was a good call not to get there. Turn invisible. Oh, this is a beautiful spot. Beautiful shot. That did almost no damage. Like, I'm gonna have to hit her like 3 or 4 more times. And that's just if I do stealth attacks too.
A few moments later.
Just like looking over there. You're not gonna find me over there, fam. What made her think I was over there? Was it the arrow? I guess it was kind of in that direction. Ooh, he's got friends with him. Where did she go? Oh, there she is. Sneak up to 50, let's go. You didn't see me. You didn't see me. You didn't see me. Nice. Nice. I am the best at this game. Not really, but I am okay. Oops, did not mean to take that. Because it weighs a lot. Should I just walk up to him? Or should I take this one out? Probably best to take the highwayman out. Because he'll probably attack me. You know? So I'm only seeing one red dot. So that means there's only one enemy, which is the bandit highwayman. So if I take him out, we're golden. Gotta make sure I don't shoot our friend. I mean, he is not a nice person, so I won't feel very bad, but Brynjolf will be mad at me. And I see Brynjolf like a father, so. This is a role-playing game, guys, okay? I guess in a game where I can be whatever I want, I make my character have daddy issues. I don't know. Don't think about it too much. He seems very calm for his buddy constantly getting shot. Like, he seems to not care at all. Sneak up from behind him and assassinate him. Yeah, that'll teach him. I really shouldn't be looting before I talk to him, but... Hey!
Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed.
Who, Mercer? Tell me first, and then I'll decide.
Alright. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia.
Yeah, you say that name like I should know it.
Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer.
And you are helping her?
Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
Where's Carlia now?
I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, "Where the end began." Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
I do believe you, actually. Most people are just, in general, worth more when they're alive than dead. You know what I mean? Unless you have, like, a really expensive life insurance policy. Like the guy from It's a Wonderful Life. I say that as if the entire point of the movie wasn't that he was worth more alive than dead, but if you guys have not seen It's a Wonderful Life, first off, how? It's like a Christmas classic. It's played in Macy's every Christmas. The story behind that's actually really interesting. You should look it up as to why it's actually a famous movie, because it wasn't very famous when it came out. I don't need any of those. I'm getting sidetracked. They have a lot of just random stuff here. Oops. Man. I like that I was like, yeah, I'll decide if I kill you or not after you tell me. And then it's just like, oh yeah, you're fine, man.
You needed to know more.
Kind of. Like, I'll know anything. Why is there a Markarth's guard's shield here? Interesting. And a Debella statue? Okay, I'm gonna cut this. This is gonna be embarrassing. Never mind. That took me 2 lockpicks. For 5 gold? That is insulting. That is insultingly low. Like that they're sleeping, their bedrolls were in a position where they could easily get taken out by someone intruding. Hey, it's none of my business. What do these 3 things do? Oh! That's cool. Is this like a fight club kind of thing? Alright, I went back and I checked the water. There were no cool fish. So, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Was this a Horker? Hey, what's up, bud? I'm gonna take you out. That's probably how they smuggle goods in and out of here. What? How did that miss? Why was that a sneak attack? Am I gonna get my day ruined by Horkers? How much damage do they do? Let's not find out. Walruses are extremely dangerous animals, but they're kind of goofy looking, and they go fairly slow, like relatively slow on land, so they don't seem very dangerous. I don't know how many people get killed a year by walruses. I would imagine not a ton. You know what I mean? Because A, they kind of live where there aren't tons of people, and B, like anyone who's seen a walrus in real life knows they are big animals. Of course, walruses and Horkers are different, so could be very different. Anyway, to Skyrim. Pretty. Anyway, to Riften. Oh, I just realized I totally forgot to grab Fendel. Actually, I'll go back and do that. Okay, here we are back, but this time I brought Fandel. Why is there just a shield here? I'll take it. Where'd Fandel go? I just got him. He'll be there. Unless he died along the way. Nope, he's with us. Like, it's cool. It makes sense they let me in here, but why do they let my follower in here? Hey.
Did Gullamai give up any information on our buyer?
You're not gonna believe this. He said Golden Glow was purchased by a Carlia.
No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again.
Gullamai also told me she was a murderer.
Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
Why has she returned?
Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was.
Well, Gullamai told me. She said where the end began.
There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again.
We?
Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for Solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Sounds good. Okay, can I sell you this stuff? Real quick? That I got on the...
Quickly, what do you want?
Never mind. Anyway,
When you're ready, meet me at Snowvale Sanctum.
Speak to talent. What? About changing armor? Oh, that's probably to... Yeah, probably to upgrade our armor. Anyway, I am going to end this episode here. In the next episode, I think we will continue this quest. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.